Maybe they were hungry that day. They were drawing it out. I'm very hungry. Why am I not having lunch yet? It's as somebody from a Transformers used to think of myself like a pizza. Says, you know, I want to make it the biggest ship on the Cybertron. Minus a Unicron, a piece of pizza. And this is the global unboxing, first ever in the world that we know of the Ark from Transformers, the War on Cybertron trilogy, and of course, from the G1 series. This is the ship that brought the Autobots from Cybertron to Earth. And now, thanks to Hasbro, it's now a Transformer. We're going to transform it. We're going to show you what's inside, all that great stuff. But first, let's talk about the packaging. We've got beautiful artwork on the front. All right, and as we turn this around, you've got the Ark, mainframe, Teletran 1, and something underneath this hand, which I don't want to show you just yet. A little bit of a surprise. But that is what's inside of this box, and it's pretty hefty. Anyway, now let's take it out and see what it's all about. So, we've got the Ark in front of us out of the box, and as Zach, I'm calling Zuigi said, this looks like a piece of pizza. When you look at it, this is a nice triangle. The color is about the same like a cheese of pizza, but you got the olives, you got the pineapple, a little bit of pepperoni. The pizza. Mangiare, huh? Who would have thought the Ark was a piece of pizza? Something to think about. Anyway, it is what it is. But this is the Ark. These are the fire bursts that go outside the back of it. Doesn't stick on that well. I'll show you why in just a bit. So I'm taking it off for the sake of this review. But let's talk about my first impressions of the Ark. I feel like Gerald right now caressing the Ark. Watch our Unicron video if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Anyway, this is a very hefty piece of Transformer, man. This is heavy. I mean, if you're a little kid, good luck. I mean, they said this is for adults, but you know, come on. It's still the animation show. Kids are watching this. Kids are gonna be like, Mommy, Daddy, I want the Ark. Noah's Ark? No, the Ark. There's gonna be a lot of explaining going on in school, kids, trust me. But the Cybertronian Ark, I'm with you on that one. But it's really hefty, very robust. So you got the stands here on the bottom of it. Then if you want, you can actually press these buttons and then your Autobots can come up and down from here. So I'm going to transform this, probably with the help of many people here at Geek Culture. To be honest with you guys, it's been a number of years since I've transformed a Transformer. I had the original G1 series. This gray in my beard should signify, yeah, OG. Now they say it's 26 steps. How easy are these 26 steps? We're about to find out. This could go bad or this could go good. I have no idea. All right, let's begin. The head of the pizza. There's his head. I've got his head. His head is right there. Fantastic. We're already there. 90 degrees. What 90 degrees? This flip this little thing, but this thing don't move. It's not moving. What the hell? Okay. Man, that is, it's only 26 steps, but it is not that easy for a newbie like myself, to be honest with you guys. And I know a lot of you out there are probably huge collectors and have done this and you're like, dude, this is super simple. Why are you making it so difficult? There's a lot of crackling and hard twisting and hard pressing to get things going. And some pieces do fall off along the way. Of course, you can't put them back on. But it is, I mean, I remember Transformers to be a little easier to transform. This takes work. And at times you think you're going to break it, but you're not. But sometimes you gotta really press hard to lock it in there. But I mean, outside of that, it's pretty straightforward once you kind of understand how it's all kind of put together. But from what I've seen on the Unicron transformation to this, of course, this is much, much easier. But yeah, this is it. And then here's mainframe right here. Mainframe isn't that difficult to transform because once you look at the instructions, I mean, to go from, what do you call it, the cockpit area or the bridge into robot mode is relatively straightforward. Then of course, once you go into the computer mode, that's a little bit more convoluted, which we'll show you in just a second. We'll speed that portion of it up just, for the sake of this video. Yeah, I'm digging them. I'm digging them. And the nice thing is, all these markings right here, the Autobot insignia, all here are not decals. They are painted on. Let me tell you, I was a kid. We all were years ago. This is the journey of life. And when I had my G1 Autobots and Decepticons, the eyes, I love the eyes on this because the eyes have got this sort of this glass look to them. So it gives me the sense the Ark is looking at me. The frustration to deal with decals after decals after decals. And if you put them on wrong and you had to take it off and put it on again and it would all start rolling on the edges, I didn't want to go through that again. I think you can feel my pain. I'm still scarred by it. Years later, the Ark. It's all painted on, baby. Another thing to point out here is the articulation on the hands, because like Unicron, where you can manipulate every finger to your liking, on the Ark you cannot. So all 4 fingers move at one go, and then you have a straight thumb. 4 fingers, straight thumb. I don't know what he can grab or what he can do with this straight thumb, but it's there. Also, the gun turrets here are not swivelable or removable. They are locked in here, so don't try to take them out. So yeah, if you want to go pew 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 around the house, then you better aim accordingly. Pew pew pew. And pew pew pew. So now we've transformed mainframe into Teletran 1, and as you can see right here, it's a computer. But on the back of it, we do have the discs, the gold discs, the Voc disc and the Voyager disc, which are here and very much just more for show than anything else. Some interesting Transformer lore here. So if you want to find out more about these, do look it up on Wikipedia. There's a lot more information on these discs. But we don't want to go too much into depth with them because there's not much you can do with them except put them on the back of Teletran 1. So it is what it is, as I say. And then we got Sky Spy right here, the satellites, and you can just play around and have them float around, or you can maybe put Sky Spy there, maybe not. You can find a place for Sky Spy because it doesn't fly, at least not in real life. It is what it is. So anyway, that's pretty much it for these two, but there's also Optimus Prime in this package. You're probably wondering, where's Optimus at? Is he inside of the Ark? Is he inside the chest? Is he inside mainframe? No and no. If you can find Optimus Prime here on this table, we'll give you a prize, right, Zachy?
Nope.
No?
No prize.
Okay, no prize. So, can you see him? If you can't, let me help you. This is Optimus Prime. Autobots transform and roll out.
Okay.
That was, sorry.
Wow.
That was my son.
Wow, Zachy, wow.
I try, man.
You try. But Zachy's got talent to add that sound effect in right now.
There we go.
There we go. This is the comparison. What a setup here. The Ark, Unicron, Scorponok on the desk. Zachy, we need a bigger desk.
Yes, we do.
We do.
What's up, Omnidesk?
Omnidesk. This is a 1.3, 1.5. What size is this? That's a 1.5. I think it's a 1.7 time. It's 1.7 time. Just putting that out there. We are not transforming him. This took hours and hours and hours. Gerald did it the last time with white gloves, and a lot of you commented that he was really caressing Unicron in a very odd way. We had a discussion with Gerald about that, and he's accepted that he had some sort of fixation with Unicron. It's all taken care of. That's why I'm here, because I'm not going to caress the Ark. Just not my thing. This is quite nice though. No, Bobby, no. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Well, let's compare actually scale of size between Scorponok, the Ark, and Unicron for a second. I'm gonna tell you why. Now, obviously, this is a more manageable size for Optimus Prime. Now, granted, this size will be too big for the Ark. Unicron is a planet. In front of Unicron, we've got the head, and of course, then we've got the little figurines that sort of represent size of the Autobots and Decepticons. But with the Ark, it's a little bit perplexing because Optimus Prime here on the Ark is the same size as these Autobots and Decepticons here for Unicron. Yet the Ark is a ship and Unicron is a planet. So scale to size, slightly off. Deal breaker? No, but it's just something to point out because we're here to talk about the Ark. So final thoughts on the Ark. This is an interesting piece. I think for collectors out there, you're gonna pick it up. And for the price point, it comes in much less than Unicron. Obviously a lot smaller and a lot easier to transform than Unicron as well. Scale to size, it's off, right? I think we've pretty much established that. But that's not a deal breaker. That's just small details that, this is a situation with this thing is you're gonna transform it once or twice. Then you're gonna find it's optimal, would you want it to be a spaceship or to be a robot, and you're gonna keep it that way. So those little small things, they're not much of consequence, to be frank with you. Mainframe Teletran 1 is interesting as well. It's cute, it's fun, but this is the big boy. This is what you're getting this for. And I think it's quite interesting. So yeah, it's definitely a buy if you're a collector. If you're just a casual Transformer person out there that's like, should I get it, should I not? You gotta get the OGs first. You gotta get Optimus Prime. You gotta get the Megatron. You gotta get the guys first. Then you can venture into the Ark if this is something that your collection or your room can handle the size of this. But I always say, go for the OGs first, then venture off into something like this. But if you're a collector, you're gonna get it. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Ark. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you like this? Is this something you're going to pick up, or are you gonna just pass and wait for something else? I would love to hear from you guys on this. Anyway, for more information, check out our link in the description below. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe here on this channel, and like this video. It helps us out a lot. With that, guys, stay safe, take care, and I'll chat to you in the next one.